Hi everyone, I'm JD Hoovener, the managing partner here at Bold Patents Law Firm, and I'm here to help you answer the key question that we get from all inventors and probably those of you out there thinking about this. What is the process? How do I get my idea patented? Well, I'm here to tell you, just to introduce this, keep it pretty high level, that you got to be careful with what you say. I hear it a lot. I've got an idea for this. Oh, I just got this amazing idea. You got to hear it, JD. And I usually kind of cringe a little bit because I hear idea and I think, gosh, maybe they haven't thought it through as much as they should have. The key to understanding the patent process starts with step one, which is understanding the difference between an idea and an invention. All right? Ideas are not patentable. Inventions are. Okay, so what's the difference? Well, ideas are just that. There are things that people think about every day, probably all the time. And it could be fleeting thoughts, ideas, or conceptions that they start seeing perhaps a solution. Maybe after they've kind of gone through the, being personal, experiencing some problems around the house, or whether at work, or trying to solve a problem at work, that they're working on in a business that they're in. And they've got some solution, but they really haven't done much more than conceptualize it. Okay, now that is close, but that really is just the beginning of what will be an invention. An invention is what's patentable is an idea that's been fully expressed, and you've been able to describe it such that you could make it and bring it about in the physical world. So that's a big difference, right? I mean, going from sort of this pie in the sky light bulb moment to actually being able to articulate through words, and most importantly through written description and drawings, so that someone like you out there in the world could take that drawing, could take the written description that you have and go make your invention and bring it to life. That's the big difference between an idea and an invention. What I always try to get inventors to do when I sit down with them initially is kind of pull the invention out, right? Usually it's kind of a quick one-liner, hey, here's my invention, here's what it is. And we need to just take a minute. I need you to really make sure that you've thought this through. What kinds of materials? How would this fit into other apparatuses? Or how would this fit into the human hand? How would you actually communicate with this device, with the computer, with the network? You can't just assume certain things are in place. Unfortunately, that usually means that you haven't yet really worked it all the way out and you aren't yet at the invention stage. Now, just because you're at the idea stage doesn't mean you should stay within your own realm. Please reach out to us. We love working with inventors and helping them with this process of moving from an idea to an invention. And it takes a bold inventor like you to be able to make that call. Go to our website at boldpatents.com or give us a phone call at 800-849-1913. We're one step away, one communication away from getting you started on this process. We're really big proponents of education. We have a book that we give away. I wrote it just a couple years ago called Bold Ideas, The Inventor's Guide to Patents. So this is the first step of the process, understanding where you are with your idea and bringing it to what will become an invention. I'm your host, JD Hoovener of the Bold Today Show. Go big, go bold.
Go big, go bold.